Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of December 11, 2025. I am indulging myself once again this week with the Akashic Tarot by Sharon Klingler and Sandra Taylor. I'm going to pick a clarifying card using the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck, and this is Arin Murphy-Hiscock. And then for our 3-card pick, I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck from Colette, Baron-Reid. So that'll be for our 3-card pick. So as we get started, I am shuffling these Akashic Tarot cards, and this is again for our weekly energy reading for December 11, 2025. That being the case, I want to remind everyone that for a couple of things. One, this is a general reading, so it can resonate, and if it does, that's fine, and if it doesn't, that's fine too. Number 2, this is for entertainment purposes only. So please keep that in mind, again, for entertainment purposes only. And of course, 3, the most important part, really, in some ways, is please like, share, and subscribe, as it does help the algorithms with my YouTube channel. So if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Subscribing is free. If anyone here is new and they don't know that, if you subscribe to anyone's channel, I mean, my understanding at least is it's free. It's definitely free if you subscribe to my channel. So just keep that in mind. And I think that's it. So we're looking for this week of December 11, 2025. Let me pull, I've been shuffling the deck here as we're talking, and let me pull some other, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Okay, and that's that. Let's see. And of course, as you know, we go through the 3 cards. Well, I'm going to pull a clarifying card here from, this is from the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. So we'll pull a clarifying card, and then we're going to do it. We'll go over them quickly, and then we're going to do a deeper dive. So here we go. And this is for our weekly energy for December 11th, 2025. And here we go. First card out from the Akashic Tarot is the 7 of Forces, which says balance. Then we get a major arcana card, which is 21, which is Uriel and the Sphinx, and we've gotten this before. And then we get 20, which is also major arcana, which is will, wisdom, and mind. And for our clarifying card, and I have my hair is just flying. There we go. For our clarifying card, it says Blackbird. We got the black. I've been thinking about blackbirds a lot lately. Hidden potential, defense, and assertiveness. So let's get right into this with the 7 of Forces. Let me see where we're at with that. And here we go. I love this. The 7 of Forces, which is balance. This card reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk holds balanced scales, scrolls, and stacks of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that a time of balance is at hand. All systems, through the body, through nature, and through society, seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need, I'm going to turn the page here, or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important right now. But things bode well. Justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balance in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. Balance, right? The scales are in balance. We are in balance, balancing, again, making sure we're checking contracts, have the legal, if we need to hire attorneys, whatever, doing all that, I always like to say crossing our T's, dotting our I's, staying in balance with all of that, but also balance on how we deal with each other, how we even talk to ourselves, and how we, balance our energy in life. And then we go to 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth, and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self, and your deepest power. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck, and you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old belief and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Love that, the balance, getting initiated to a higher level. And then we have 20, will, wisdom, and mind. A gold crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols for fire and water. Below is the three-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. This card brings with it a time of a more enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within you equally: power and will, love and wisdom, and intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. I mean, really, I'm getting the chills. What a strong message of telling us, those of you who have been drawn to this video, that it is time to step back, recognize your power, and move forward, knowing that it is about balance. It is about calling in the ascended masters, the archangels, our guides, knowing that we have this fire and water, this balance. It's all about balance, isn't it? That's the whole message. I mean, balance is working through each one of these cards, balancing. And how do we balance? We change our belief systems. We learn, we move forward. We start to put into action, okay, some of these great thoughts and visions that we're having. It may well be time for you to start putting into action the things that you have been dreaming about, the things that you have been planning for. And then we have this blackbird. Blackbird. Hidden potential, defense, assertiveness. A blackbird is a signal to examine your behavior or chosen path for hidden motives or potential. If other people are asking you to do something, examine those requests for hidden motives as well. The blackbird advises you to examine your territory or your sphere of responsibility. Is someone trying to slip their way in? Look at this person's motives And if they are malicious or sly, take a stand and let them know that what's yours is yours, and you'll defend it if necessary. Blackbirds will attack much larger birds if they come too near their territory. Don't shy away from making noise at a corporation or someone important if you need to. It says where to find the blackbird. Blackbirds appear in many habitats, including swamps, marshes, forests, and fields, and in residential areas. Species of blackbird are found from North through South America. The common or Eurasian blackbird is found throughout Europe, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. So blackbirds are right, they're everywhere. Yeah, our hidden potential, but defending what is ours, right? Because, as we move out into the world with our message of balance and our new selves and this new balance, we've changed some belief systems. Maybe, we have to maybe drop some friendships, move away from some people, move away from some situations. I mean, it might be needed. Who knows? Only you know how those situations are like, those energies, how they're manifesting in your life to get you to move forward and to get us to move forward and change and doing some new things. And then you come out and you do some actions, and then you get some responses that you may not want to get, right? What do? Well, we know that, we have our blackbird spirit, our hidden potential. We can, and to stand up and be assertive in what we believe in too. I sometimes notice like everybody else is assertive. Why am I? Why is it a battle worth fighting? Sometimes it is. Sometimes, a lot of times it isn't, right? I mean, there's that saying that nothing is almost always a good thing to do, and it's always a clever thing to say. I think Winston Churchill said that. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. But anyway, nothing. But sometimes we have to do something. We have to say something. We have to defend our belief system too, and say, no, this isn't going to fly with me. Maybe we can change it or tweak it and then it will, or maybe it won't at all. But this is really looking for that balance. How can I go out into the world and get my message out and do it in a balanced fashion? And you know what? Yeah, there's always going to be someone I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, right? And I never will be everybody's cup of tea. But the people that I resonate with, those of you who are watching this, I would hope, that we resonate with each other and we can move forward and create the balance that we see that needs to be created. We can stick up for ourselves. We can use some assertiveness this week. It might be needed this week to be a little bit assertive to make our point as we move forward. So a beautiful message of balance, assertiveness, our will, our wisdom, the Ascended Masters coming through, Archangel Uriel, so beautiful. Deep secrets, doing a deep dive too, as we, sometimes as we become assertive, as we move forward, we are then directed on doing a deep dive into some other area of our belief system, of our minds, of our hearts, to make change, to update, to upgrade, and having that upgrade kind of like, ready to go. Like there, I feel like that energy is waiting on me, right? Waiting on us. Go ahead, do what you need to do. Show the love you have for the world and for yourself and for your beliefs, and move forward and change things. So, love it. All right, so now let's do our 3-card pick. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So let's see what we have for our 3-card pick here. This, again, can be a message from, further message for somebody from this reading. Or if you are waiting for an answer for something or would like to get a message maybe from your spirit guides. Just one more shuffle. And here we go. I was going to say, you can't, all these cards are beautiful. So here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. If you pick card 1, you get 26, which is an 8, which is infinity, and it's happy, happy. And I'm just going to see, hopefully there's not too much to read on these, but I would like to just see what this card means also. So happy, happy. The Oracle's message: your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing, able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. That's card 1. If you got card 2, you picked Imagine, and I will show you that card, and it is number 20. It's beautiful. This is card 2, 20, which is Imagine. And this says, who do you want to be? What do you want? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. That's right. I don't know if I said that. Imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Beautiful card. And if you picked card 3, well, you got the card right in front of it, which is 19. 19, flexible. 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. So like wrapping something up and starting something new. So let's see what's flexible. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, and so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay awake. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. All right, my friends, that's it for our readings, for our weekly energy reading and our 3-card pick. I will be back tomorrow with our weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. Don't forget, on Mondays, I have my 3-card pick-a-card shorts. Tuesdays are my Super Duper Girl shorts. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot card readings. And then Thursdays, here we are my weekly energy readings. And I'll be back tomorrow with my weekend energy readings. And until then, namaste.